Asian countries after Singapore and Vietnam. And it comes at a time when both Brussels and Jakarta are trying to mitigate the effects of US President Donald Trump's tariff policy. Well, for more on this, I'm joined by Jayant Menon, a senior visiting fellow at the IC's Yusof Ishak Institute. Jayant, great to get your thoughts on this. A long time in the making, nearly a decade or so. What does each side stand to gain?
So this has taken a long time, and there's a good reason for that. The EU's trade deals are heavily value-laden. So there's all kinds of environmental issues that come into play, human rights, etc. But now they are here, pushed ahead because of the concerns of an isolationist U.S. Administration and trade policy. Both have a lot to gain. The Europeans want to find alternative markets to the US and also to China. They're two major trading partners. And the same with Indonesia. Indonesia also has strong trade links with the US and China, and they're looking to diversify. So this is a clear win-win for both parties.
Yeah, so if both those parties are winning, I suppose, is it fair to say that the US perhaps is the loser here?
The US will be the loser in the long term. I think this is what we will see play out over a generation and more. These are changes that will not be easily reversed, and China might come out as the big winner, but the US, I think, will lose.
Okay, well, coming back to the EU and Indonesia, green issues, particularly deforestation in Indonesia, I understand was an obstacle. How have they managed to overcome that?
Well, I think what they're hoping to do here is to have the deal provide the basis for special exemptions. So once you have this ratified, then you can actually bypass those sorts of concerns. Of course, there'll be backlash from environmental groups and so on. But another concern, however, even if they get to bypass them, there's going to be a lot of paperwork involved, especially for small-scale, exporters to, even access the EU market without these restrictions. So there's a lot of work still to be done in sort of getting the benefits on the ground after this deal is signed.
And just briefly, now we've seen Indonesia following from Singapore and Vietnam with trade deals with the EU. Who's next?
Well, the EU, I think, would like to have a deal with ASEAN as a group. That is what would be best if it could, but that is difficult. There's different, as I said, value-laden aspects to their trade negotiations. So wouldn't want to guess who the next country is, but what they really want to aim for is one with ASEAN as a group.
Jayant, thanks very much. Jayant Menon there, Senior Visiting Fellow at the IC's Yusof Ishak Institute.